Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have an exciting video for all you gaming enthusiasts out there. We are going to be testing out the Farcry 6 game settings on my laptop, which is ASUS TUF A15. It has an Ryzen 7 4800H, 16 gigs of RAM, and an RTX 3050. By the way, sorry for these late uploads because I am currently busy with some household things which are personal, quite personal. So that's why I'm not being very consistent. So sorry about that. So let's dive into the settings. So I will show you where are the settings. Yeah. So first up, as you can see, we are running it on 1080p and it's on currently the lowest graphic settings, which is basically low. This setting is for those who prioritize performance over visuals. So let's do the benchmark in this settings. And by the way, I'm currently using the latest drivers, the latest NVIDIA drivers. And yeah, because I'm recording this, so I'm getting around 10 to 20 FPS less than usual. So as you can see, the game still looks quite decent, but with obviously fewer details and slightly reduced overall quality. As you can see, the graphics is quite shimmery and the texture is feels quite low. So this is basically for those who have a low-end system like 1650 or a 1050, or if someone is like someone wants to use the whole 144 hertz refresh rate of this laptop, they can use it on low. It doesn't look like absolute crap, but it looks decent enough. Although if you are not recording the game like I am right now, you will get around 20 FPS more. So as you can see, we got 67 average FPS, maximum is 79 FPS, and minimum is 58. Although if you don't record, you will get more. This game is more GPU intensive rather than CPU, I would say. So let's move on to medium IC, I guess. And yeah, by the way, this game doesn't have DLSS, only AMD FSR. That is to 1.0. Although it looks decent enough, but I would not suggest you to use it that like more than like on balanced preset or performance. That will look like absolute crap. So moving on to medium. So let's test it out, shall we? We won't see much of a performance difference in low or medium, I guess. So as you can see, again we are getting around like 10 FPS less than what we were getting in uh, low settings. Although the graphics look quite better than it was on low settings. Textures have become quite crisper and more pronounced, adding depth to the game. So let's see. So although if you have a 4 gigs, the 4 GB version of an RTX 3050, I would not suggest you to use any kind of ray tracing on that because that will consume a lot of the VRAM. I haven't played this game yet. So after this video, I will soon provide an optimization guide for this game as well. But that would take some time, like 2 or 3 days maybe. So as you can see, we are getting an average of 59 or maybe 60 FPS. But the minimum is 32. That is because we are quite near the VRAM usage. Although if you are not, as usual, I usually say that if you are not using the recording, if you are not recording in the background, you will definitely get more because even the recording software is using some of the VRAM. Next we have the high settings. where things really start to shine. Okay, let's do a benchmark. Okay, again 10 FPS lower than what we were getting on medium, although the game looks absolutely gorgeous on high. The game looks more the game looks vibrant, has more sharper textures and realistic lighting effects. Although it still looks kind of shimmery, like there is some kind of artifacts or anti-aliasing issue right now. And yeah, if you have a system like mine, although I will suggest you to use 16 gigs of RAM, and if you have a system like mine, you can easily get around 60 to 70 FPS on an average on high settings without recording, that is. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting an average of 50 FPS, which is quite good, even though I'm recording. And now we are going to use the second highest option, graphic option in this game, which is Ultra, because there are some other enhancements. So as you can see, we are currently on Ultra. I'm not using any kind of HD textures or anti-aliasing is on TA, but it's blurred out. I don't know why. And as you can see, everything these features I will use it as the last setting. So let's test it out. Although I will not suggest you to use Ultra because there isn't quite a lot of difference between high and Ultra, except that it is not as shimmery. Because to me, at least to me, high and Ultra looks exactly similar. Like there is literally no difference that I can see of as of now. So the best I would say is high for a system like mine. For medium end system, high is the best option. And we are getting around 53 max, 48 on an average, 53 minimum, which is quite decent. On Ultra, you will get around 55 to 60 most of the time. Even 65, I would say. But not 70. And now comes the time for the last setting, which is basically everything cranked up to the max. Okay, advanced settings. Okay, so as you can see, during this time the FSR was on ultra quality most of the time, because if I turn it off I will lose around 10 to 15 FPS, so that's why I'm using it. Okay, DXR reflections, this is basically the ray tracing reflections. DXR shadow, ray trace shadows. Cause this is currently, I'm quite confused what this does, although I will turn it on. And variable shading, as you can see, we are currently using more than a current VRAM, so it will use some of the RAM as the VRAM. No, I don't think we will get more than 30 in this settings with recording. I don't think so. Yep, it's lagging quite a lot because we are out of VRAM. Okay, this is not even getting 30. Damn. So as you can see, these settings are not worth it on a system like ASUS TUF A15 with RTX 3050. Although if you have 3060, you can definitely use these settings. And as you can see, we're not getting even 10 FPS with these settings. Although if you are not recording, you will get 20 more FPS, which is 25, but still that's not playable for an FPS title. 20 FPS is nowhere near playable. This is basically a slideshow at the moment. There are bugs as well. There are bugs as well. Lol. And that concludes our graphic settings for Far Cry 6 on the ASUS TUF A15 laptop. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This laptop can handle any settings in this game up to Ultra. And if you want to try the ray tracing and all those, you have to use high settings and some FSR like on ultra quality or quality. And you will get around 50 to 56 FPS most of the times, not 60. Because these are quite intensive settings. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I will like upload the optimization guides in a few days, like 2 or 3 days, because I would need to like check out all the settings and what it does, what it does not, how is it useful, how is it not. So it will take some time. By the way, I will upload it the optimization guide after the that new game Witchfire. Yeah, I will test that, and then I will upload the optimization guide on the Far Cry 6. So stay tuned for that, and please do subscribe to my channel. I'm kind of hard stuck on 318 subscribers right now, so please do that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and share the video. See you in the next video. Bye.